Hey everybody, welcome to Film Freaks.
A show for film fun and all things entertainment.
I'm Jessica Galan.
And I am Avi Flores.
And today we're recapping episodes 5 and 6 of 3%.
Yes, we is. So yes, diving back into this awesome show that is not letting me down at all. And maybe it's an amazing thing that it's only at 8 episodes because it's just like jam-packed with stuff and it just keeps on with the good stuff. Episode 5 is dedicated to Ezequiel. All about him, giving us some backstory. We've been getting backstory on a lot of the other characters. This one was all about Ezequiel. What'd you think, Jay?
I thought it was great. I noticed too, like right off the bat, the intro to this one was so different from the rest.
Yeah.
Typically, we get a piece of information,
intro,
the rest of the
back to
show.
the show.
This one went straight to the intro.
Yeah.
So right off the bat,
They're like, let's get it going.
I already knew something was off, and I was like, okay. And then boom, we get that, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
what I've been waiting for.
Absolutely.
His backstory, which makes me like him even more now. Like,
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah. So going off, we get to meet Juliana or Julian?
Yeah,
or Julia. His wife. We get to meet her and see what actually happened to his wife and who the kid is.
Yes.
Which was like mind blowing. I was like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
I was not expecting that.
Did not expect that either.
Yeah, they did a really good job with that. I was always I wasn't too sure about Ezequiel. I wasn't too sure about his character, but now that they really dove into him, it's like, yes, dude. Like, I don't know what it is yet still about why they want to remove him. Maybe it's playing into what happened to his wife, Julia, which they give us a lot. Maybe they feel like he can't handle it anymore and all that jazz. But what they showed us in this episode really threw me off guard because I was like, okay, well, maybe she can't have kids. And they killed this little boy's parents. She feels torn up about it, but it was even deeper than that. It was crazy.
Just every moment that she would cry or something happens, we were like just guessing. We're yelling at the television like, it's this, it's that, it's this. Man, were we all?
Yeah, because I'm like, why is she so torn about this? You know, like, it's just, some kid. It happens. Like she said, it's just casualties of the process and everything that, that's the world that they're a part of. But once she said, I had a kid before we met, before we entered the process, before we came here, I was like, whoa, okay, all right, lady, you're in it, and I get it, like, so yeah, and I could see Ezequiel and how torn he felt, like he loves this woman, but this is their life now, and that's all about the process that when they speak about it, it's like once you cross over,
that's it.
Your old life is like that's old and has nothing to do with where you're at anymore, but I mean, this is her baby. You know what I mean? Like, how can you just let go of that?
Especially for a mother, because there's nothing like a mother's love, or so the phrase goes somehow like that. But yes.
And he really wanted to rehabilitate her. He did. He was like fighting for her, and a couple times I'm like, dude, just let her go, man. Like, just let her be.
And I was over here, man. She's too gorgeous not to let her go. I'd be doing what he's doing right now.
So I mean, I could see he really wanted to get her back, but in the end.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate,
yeah.
And we kind of chuckled a little bit because it was kind of weird how she does it, but she ends up drowning herself, and we were like, I mean, it was sad.
Mm-hmm.
It was very sad, but it was just kind of weird how it happened.
Yeah,
we were like, oh wow, okay, like
yeah, she's done. I mean,
she's done.
She knew like Ezequiel's not gonna stop. Like he wants to keep her. He's gonna do everything he can. And the process in the offshore, they're not gonna let her have anything to do with this kid until he becomes of age and can go through the process himself, and she's couldn't live with it. You know what I mean? She was just like, I can't do this. I don't want to rehabilitate. I want to be with my son. I mean, I wonder if they would, because that's the thing, Ezequiel was just so adamant, like, you're not thinking right, you're not going to go through it.
I mean,
maybe she would have just been willing to give up her life and go live with her son, but Ezequiel was like, we ain't doing that.
Right, but it also just gives more character and depth to Ezequiel.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for her death, I don't think he'd be doing what he was doing. I mean,
for sure.
Literally, this child is what's left of the woman that he loves.
Yeah.
So he's going to try to do everything that he could
to
protect the kid or try to get him prepared for for him to cross over to the shore. So.
Yeah, and then finally he tells him, like, you know what, I'm not. In the previous episode, he tells him, like, you got to stop coming here. Can't do this. And then he goes and he tells him, like, you know, I'm not gonna become visiting you anymore. Like, we're done. Leaves him with the little block, you know. I think that's just like his sign of like you can. Like, and he tells him like you'll get through the process as he's leaving. So I think he's definitely hoping and trying to give this kid confidence that when he gets to that level, you know, he'll be able to go through it. Right. And so yeah, I think episode 5 was all about Ezequiel. It was awesome. I loved diving into his character more and really giving us more depth, which is crazy. In just 5 episodes, like that they can do all this, but this is just token to how well of a job they're doing with this show. Right. That we've gotten such depth just from his character. So then we get into episode 6, and we get back to the
rest of the gang.
Yeah, the rest of the gang, and this next test of what they have to do. So yeah,
and it jumps off like straight into this whole. Rafael and Michele's interaction to the previous episode where he whispers something, and you already know that the only reason why she let him in was because she was part of the causa.
Right.
So you get all that in their interaction. They broke protocol. You find out that they were never supposed to have any kind of communications or because of the possibility of getting caught easier. So now that they know and they go into this next test, and man, their test was crazy.
It was cool that in this section, because pretty much everything so far, these tests have been a lot of teamwork and team effort, and you guys got to work together, or you know, if you all don't pass, nobody's passing kind of thing. And this one, they really broke it down. My favorite was Joanna's. Like, I thought that was freaking awesome what they did with her.
Oh, man.
Yeah, like, because I thought it was legit, you know, because of her past and what she's done, that this guy came in here saying, like, hey, you know, you either give yourself up and we leave, or I'm going to kill you right here. And it was good. Like, I'm like, man, she's totally going to rock this dude. And they started getting in the scuffle, and she was like, bro, you're going to kill me because I'm not giving up. Like, I want to be part of this. And when he was like, I'm an actor, I was like, dang, that was dope.
You just clocked dude with that the little statuette. I would have been mad if I was that actor.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, he took it, man, and that was awesome.
And it's cool, like how most, or pretty much all of the candidates, they all want to move on, right? And then you get Fernando, where he's like, I'm in a wheelchair, pops. This is good money. Let's just take this and get out of here, and like we can live off this money and improve our lives a bit. So I thought it's cool, like, you know, just given that where his pops is like, no, you have to stay and do this. Like, I know you can do this, and I think he will. I mean, I don't know how many of them are gonna get. I think there's gonna be 3 of them, but. It's just cool seeing the turmoil within himself.
Absolutely. I don't know. Like, everybody else, I don't know if that's like a level of selfishness on his part. Right. And like, I'm not quite sure. I haven't quite figured out why he's so adamant. Like, I know he loves his dad, but like, is it because he's in a wheelchair? He don't think he could do it, or
he doesn't measure up.
Right. Like, there's something about his motivation on wanting to come back to his father that I still don't quite understand. So I'm hoping within the next few episodes maybe I'm just not seeing it, but I'm hoping that it's going to, you know, solidify his motivations and just be clear on what he wants.
I mean, and Michele's like letting him get it in, so it's like, bro,
why are you complaining?
What more motivation do you need? Who's just gonna come at you like that in that ratchet old wheelchair, bro? Like, come on. And I think Michele's just using him. I really do. I don't think she's really in love with him, unless it's. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. But that's what I think. I think she's just using him to get through the process. And
with Michele's test, I think that she opened up a can of worms.
Right, because she said a lot.
She said too much. Yeah. And, you know, and the fact that she was like, oh, that was can't remember her name, but the agent. You know, I call her the agent for Ezequiel. Mm-hmm. She's like, oh man, that was a great story. How'd you come up with it?
Where'd you get that from?
And then she was like something in the veins of,
I just gotta do what I gotta do,
and then
kind of thing.
Throws the clothes. So there was some kind of passion there. So I'm sure she registered that. Like, that's pretty. Yeah. I'm sure there's some truth to that. So they're gonna investigate.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm wondering if now they're going to think they probably accidentally killed the wrong girl.
Yeah, who knows?
You know, and then the big reveal with Rafael
and man opening his big mouth.
Man,
desperate to move on.
Desperate to move on, and spills the beans.
Yeah.
And tells
Fernando
everything, which now puts him in a
now
super
he's gonna be all weird
relationship with Michelle.
because he's getting it in. I mean, do you want to give up that, just because she's part of the cause, and he feels like they're criminals. So I'm like, do I really want to shack up with a criminal? I mean, but she's cute and she's letting me get it in. So what do I do here?
Right.
So who knows? But yeah, they definitely added some more tension and turmoil moving forward. Now that Michelle and Rafael know that they're both part of the cause, and now Fernando knows that they're part of the cause. Now Joanna is all big-headed because they're like, hey, they know I'm fake, but they don't care. Like, they're letting me pass on. So I mean, it's getting pretty like, whoa, what's going on here?
Now they might turn against each other. Like,
so we're getting to the last 2 episodes. And they are setting it up for a big finish.
Let's not forget about the big important role as to why Ezekiel left the little kid, because Eileen,
she found out.
She found out, but she doesn't know why.
Mm-hmm.
She knows about the kid, but doesn't know why.
Yeah.
And forced his hand to essentially blackmail.
Yeah.
Wrote an awesome report about him. There's no complaints about him, but he has to resign.
Exactly.
So,
and I don't think he's going to either, because he made it seem when he was talking to that other lady, like, yeah, like I said I was going to resign, but yeah, that has to be voluntary. So, I mean, yeah, like that's definitely going to add another dimension. So is there going to be
another murder?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because she was acting like she was the boss already when they were down there. Like, she was all barking orders and stuff. So.
And everybody could feel the tension in the room. So it's starting to get really good. I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely. These episodes are awesome. The show keeps getting amazing and giving us just more greatness, and we'll see how these last 2 episodes finish off.
And more glimpse to the short too, so I'm interested to actually see the short.
Absolutely, guys.
All right, so that's all we have. All right, guys, thanks for watching our episode.
Yeah, if you liked our video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up.
And if you didn't, you can double click on the thumbs down. Otherwise, don't forget to subscribe, comment, share, and like.
Right on, and check us out on our other social media outlets at Instagram and Twitter, and please tweet us at FF Media News.
Or you can engage with us through our email at ffmedianews@gmail.com.
All right. Thanks, guys.